Well, I'm running out of sunlight here, so I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible. Recently there's been a lot of drama around YokeUp and Pastor Javid, or Jay Thunderfoot, and I'm going to just put my 2 cents in there. The Edge 012, he kind of like called this meeting like, oh, you know, we're stoning poor Pastor Javid, you know. Pastor Javid, if he truly is a pastor, and from other Christians I've been told that he really is, should he not be held to a higher standard? Now, he has participated in Tommy from the Bronx series. Now, I realize that that's just fun and games, and a lot of atheists get to have little guest appearances, and it's Tommy's way of, you know, it's his hobby and having a little community. But as Christians, a movie like this, should we not know what exactly we're getting into? Now, I've only watched 1 episode, and actually I had a hard time even viewing the whole thing. I had to skip through it. Episode 21. And Pastor Javid is playing the role of a pimp who he has many whores he needs to take care of. And a woman who I guess is nothing more than a whore, it has been murdered, and her body has been left to rot out in the woods. That's the ending of it. Tommy does a good job when he's not saying, you know, effing this and effing that and effing. He shows some real good acting emotion over the death of this person that he cares about. I had a girlfriend that I grew up with when she was very she was killed, okay? She was killed, and she left 3 children behind, and her body stayed out in the woods for all of winter and wasn't found until summer. So I guess maybe part of this is a question to Pastor Javid. What is the redeeming role you are playing here in the Tommy from the Bronx series? I mean, you are a pastor, and if this is just to hang out with atheists as friends, I think that's fine and dandy. There are certain things that if you're participating in, there should be some type of redeeming value to it. I notice other Christians too have their title, their name on the title, the credits for being a part of this. So you know, I don't know. I haven't watched enough of Tommy from the Bronx videos in his series, his movies, to really say what the redeeming value is. Someone's going to have to explain it to me, because I don't have the time or the fortitude to want to sit through all the effing Tommy from the Bronx videos. So does Pastor Javid, has he read the script? Does he know how it ends? In an atheist video, someone who says he does not believe in God, is there going to be a conversion of this character, Lollipop? And but as a Christian community, I'm just really disappointed in the attacks that I have seen on YokeUp. I've heard Christians say they wanted to see him humbled. He's lost his daughter recently, within the last 2 years, and you want to see him humbled? I'm amazed every day that he can have such a good attitude. As a Christian community, are we treating Tommy from the Bronx like a sacred cow? You know, if Tommy feels hurt because YokeUp called him a knucklehead, then we all get mad at YokeUp? I call my cat knucklehead. That's an enduring term for someone who came in my house and pissed all over the place. Okay? I still love her. You know, if Tommy from the Bronx is all boo-hoo because he's called a knucklehead, then he needs to be less sensitive. Now, try being a Christian female on YouTube. Nadia Tees, who's in the same video with Pastor Javid. What has she done? I have not even spoken to her. And yet she has made stripping videos, sliced and diced mine, put my face with that. It's degrading. Where is the Christian community to stand up for the Christians who are really putting themselves out there like YokeUp? So, anyway, Pastor Javid, you know, I think you should be held to a higher standard. As a pastor, if my pastor at my church was doing participating in a Tommy from the Bronx video without a really good explanation of what his intentions were, besides just, let's be friends with the golden calf, because whoever's friends with atheists, you know, a Tommy from the Bronx, well, that's our job. I don't know if it is our job to be that type of friend to atheists. You know, if we have to lower our standards and do this, look, atheists and Christians can be together as long as the Christian lowers their expectations, puts a joint in their mouth, dresses like a pimp, just proud of their blatant display of sinful behavior, then we can be friends with atheists? Hello, people. We're living in like the 11th hour, and if Jesus came back today, would he be pleased, Pastor Javid, with your acting? I'm asking you that because I don't know. I'm not going to take the time to watch that series. Anyway, I'm running out of daylight. Put my 2 cents in there. I'm a little upset. I'm sorry.